Hello, my dear students. This is Dr. Ashish Gupta. I am associate professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in GL Bajaj Institute of Technology and Management at Greater Noida. This is my second series. In the first lecture of this series, I am going to talk about the introductory part. So basically, here we will discuss about the IC engine parts, which is a unit 5 as per AK2 syllabus. So basically, IC engine is implies that the internal combustion engines are those engines in which the combustion of fuel take place inside the engine cylinder. So this is the syllabus of as per AK2. So first we discuss about the selection of type of engines, general design consideration of basic parts of IC engine, design of cylinder and cylinder head, design of piston and its part like piston ring and gudgeon pin, design of connecting rod and design of crankshaft. So in this syllabus we going through all kind of principal parts of IC engine. We discussed earlier, the IC engines are those type of engines in which fuel burns inside the cylinders. So here you can see the principal components of IC engine. First is your cylinder liner and head, and second is your piston. So first we discuss about the cylinders. So the function of cylinder is to retain the working fluid and to guide the pistons, and they usually made of cast iron and cast steel. Since the cylinder has to withstand high temperature due to the combustion of fuel, therefore there are some arrangement provided to the cylinder to cool the cylinder. So there are two types of cylinders in the market. First is a single cylinder, which is used in scooters and motorcycles, and they are cooled by air. And some fin kind of arrangement, fins kind of arrangement mounted over the cylinder, so that it can increase the area of the cylinder, so it get cooled easily and the fast. And the another type of cylinder is multi-cylinder engines, which is usually mounted in cars and or heavy vehicles, and it is the cooling is provided by the barter jackets. And so these are the types of cylinders. Another important part is your piston. So basically the piston, the purpose of piston is to the purpose of piston is to move the fluid, and it is kind of a disc which reciprocates within a cylinder. And the main function of piston in internal combustion engine is to receive the impulse from the expanding gas and to transmit the energy to the crankshaft through the connecting rod, right? So it is either the piston either moved by the fluid or moves fluid moves the fluid which enters the cylinder. So this is the basic purpose of cylinders. And here you can see the different components which associate with the piston. First is the materials of piston head, piston rings, piston barrel, piston skirt, piston skin, and piston pin, piston clearance. All these components we discussed in a specific design of piston slide. So here I am giving just overview of these principal parts of IC engine. So another important part is the connecting rod. The connecting rod is the intermediate member between the piston and the crankshaft. The main function of connecting rod is to transmit the push and pull from the piston pin to the crank pin and convert the reciprocating motion of the piston into the rotary motion of the crank. So the usual form of the connecting rod is in internal combustion engine, as you can see in the figure. It consists of long shank and a small end and the big end. So three major part of connected rod here you can see. First is the shank, big end where you can see the large hole, and small end where you can see the small hole. So the piston may be available in rectangular cross section, circular cross section, tubular cross section, I section, or H sections. So here these are the associated part, and construction of connecting rod, force acting on the connecting rod, design of connecting rod. These part we will discuss in a specific section of design of connecting rod. Next important part is your crankshaft. So the purpose of crankshaft is to uh, so the basic purpose of crankshaft is to convert the reciprocating motion of the piston into a rotary motion or vice versa. So the crankshaft consists of the shaft parts which revolve in the main bearing, and the crank pins to which the big ends of the connecting rod are connected. Right? So the crankshaft depending upon the piston of the crank. So the whole crankshaft can be divided into two parts. First, the overhang crankshaft and the crankshaft. So these are the center crankshaft. These are the two different types of crankshafts. So here you can see the different important components of IC engine part. The another important component or the major component of IC engine is a ball gear mechanism. The ball gear mechanism of an IC engine consists of those parts which actuate the inlet and exhaust valves at the required time with respect to the position of the piston and the crankshaft. Here you can see the detailed view or whole integrated assembly of a valve gearing mechanism, which consists of valve rocker arm, valve spring, push rod, cam shaft. So here you can see all the important related components of a valve gear mechanism. I added this part in this section because one short question generally asked in AQ2 exam. What is the difference between SI engines or spark ignition engines or compression ignition engines, or we can say CI engines? However, this part you have already covered in your second year, but you just see the basic difference. Basically, air in petrol engines, the correct proportions of air and petrol is mixed in the carburetor and fed to engine cylinder where it is ignited by the means of spark produced at the spark plug. So basically the petrol engines are the spark based engines. However, in diesel engines the only air is supplied to the engine cylinder during suction stroke, and it is compressed to a very high pressure around and it's also raising its temperature from 600 to 1000 degrees centigrade, and the desired quantity of fuel is now injected into engine cylinder after raising its temperature. Then the fuel entered into a cylinder in a very fine spray so that it gets ignited when it comes in contact with the hot air. So this is the basic difference or a significant difference between SI engines or a CI.